Hey guys, it's Josh, and another day has passed, and here we are. Yesterday was pretty crazy. Ended up being a long day at work and school, and actually woke up pretty early before that, probably around 5:15, 5:30ish, and I got up and I began to actually try to finish up my WordPress website. I did not actually get to where I wanted it. It actually has some work to be done, so there will definitely be a lot of updates as I go along, trying to make sure that I get the best out of it. There's no reason for me to not actually make it as good as it can be, to be able to represent myself and my work. I take that same kind of pride in my work. Why not in my website, the thing that is going to represent me online? Also in class, I was pretty good. I was able to go ahead and learn about like my domain and the actual hosting. It's very strange for me to say that was like on the last week of class, but the reason being is that for a while they actually had subdomains used for us and provided hosting, so we didn't have to worry about things like that. So it wasn't something that actually had to be brought up and articulated to us until now. It was good info though. I'm excited. I'm able to go ahead and finish up my website here, and then use an all-in-one pretty much converter to go ahead and take my site and save it into a zip file, and then upload it to the next domain with my new hosting once that comes up. So I'm pretty happy. I'm going to keep trying to finish that up, and then once I have it to where I want it, I'll actually share that with everybody so everybody can see that. I am excited though, because I want to be able to go ahead and get my website up, and I want to print business cards, and I also want to get t-shirts, things of that nature. Try to find ways to represent myself as I go. I think that is the most important thing for me. I will be thinking about, I have my round logo that I use, but I'm also going to try to find like a little bit more sleeker logo for more, I don't know, simplistic style. Probably use my my writing and do something with that, using that, and maybe make that like a t-shirt design, and use my logo more as a stamp, and then like a different concepts, things I want to do. Maybe one more for my company, one for more just representing myself. Concepts that I've been thinking about, I'm definitely going to try to put them together and do my best to really bring that to life, because I want to know that I am covering all my bases, including not only actually taking care of creating, but also making sure that I represent myself in my marketing field, as far as any kind of way I'm able to get my name out there. Another thing that we kind of looked over was we critiqued each other's websites, and one thing I noticed is they recommend us using a website that supports a header that actually uses video. And for me, I thought that was kind of a cool concept at first, but I noticed more and more as I started critiquing websites that because there's only two that I'm aware of, and that the school's aware of pretty much, at least that they articulated to us anyway, that they show that actually support this, most of us had the same theme going. So it made it so that with WordPress, there isn't a giant amount of customization outside of the options they give you, unless you actually have decent concepts in code already. So there wasn't a giant amount of change or difference in our actual websites outside of the actual content within it. It's like putting the same shelf up, just different stuff on it, kind of thing. So I'm going to be experimenting with a new theme or two, trying to use sliders and other things to actually show my videos rather than trying to use themes, just because the theme idea was cool, but it definitely is a creative limitation, and it definitely doesn't fit with what I'm going with. and I want to go ahead and make sure that when I represent myself, I'm representing myself completely. I think that I do have a lot of unique and strong features, and I want to show them, and especially with like colors in my birthmark and other things of that nature. So I don't want to shy away from those things. But with that, I think that's where I'm going to call it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.